in the original Indoraptor to review the first 2021 Akins Ford Raptor Leadfoot Beauty. Let's go! Yes! Yes! I saw it arrive late yesterday afternoon, and I had a baseball game last night, and I was so torn between, do I stay and review this beauty and miss my game? But I actually ended up going and playing my game, and so glad I did. 3 for 5, got the W, and playoffs are about to start. I have my Bang and my Muscle Milk to make sure I'm on top today. So here at Akins, we are the king of Raptors. We're the king of Broncos. We're the king of a lot of things, y'all. We're the top 8 Ford store nationally, and our Why Willys accessory store is killing it right now too. But you know, whenever I was growing up, I didn't know much about Akins, and I even up until I guess about 5 years ago, never even had been to Akins. We'd played baseball with my son's travel team in Winder, won a World Series tournament, and even went to Dairy Queen right down the road, which is right around the corner from Akins, and never had been by there. When I first went by there for the very first time, I knew there was something special going on with this dealership, and having the privilege to work here is truly a blessing, y'all. And you know, the nickname Real Deal Neil, you know, if I was not a good person, if I was a prick or just not pleasant to deal with, the Real Deal Neil would not work. And first and foremost, you can't have a nickname like Real Deal Neil if you give it to yourself. It's got to be given to you. So I probably wouldn't have chose Real Deal Neil as my go-to nickname or calling card, but I actually like it, and I've been rolling with it for a while now. So Real Deal Neil is all about being on top of his game at all times on all accounts in the automotive industry. So stay tuned to this channel now and beyond for everything auto from a perspective of just a good old country boy from Georgia. Let's get after this review. Huge, beautiful dealership. Got the YMCA where I work out at before work. Just a unbelievable setup. So we're out front at the dealership now, going to jump in a golf cart, go back to the PDI area, the pre-delivery inspection area, to check this out. Let me know what you think about our golf carts. I think that Why Willys needs their own golf cart with a little custom swag wheel and tire lifted combo on it. So if you like that, let me know what you think. That way, hopefully I can work that in for our next Why Willys golf cart vehicle. Just needs some better shoes on it. So our great service department, heading through to the back of our dealership shop area. On the hunt for the Gen 3 Raptor. I got chills, y'all. Oh my gosh. So first little diamond nugget I found. I know this arrived yesterday too. First time seeing this. Antimatter blue. Whew, it looks so good. This color is so popping to me. And you slap it on a Akins Ford F-250 Rouse Super Duty. Oh yeah. I see it, I see it. First look at the Gen 3 in person. Oh yes. Now I gotta move these vehicles. Let's review. First startup ever for me in a Gen 3. So essentially the interior looks very similar to the current 14th Gen with a big 12-inch touchscreen, the way everything is set up below the screen with your nice storage area there. This does have the carbon fiber package, so you do have carbon fiber accents throughout. And I love the way this carbon fiber package looks in comparison. It still has that nice premium carbon fiber look to it. Subtleties of red accents throughout, a nice little red badge on the side with American flag, carbon fiber on your secondary console as well. B&O audio in the headrest, up above. Gotta love the premium sound system. The Raptor seats my wife loves. They're so much more supportive on the side bolsters there. And also there's a nice suede Alcantara feel on the side to really hug you in and keep you secure, as well as your seat bottom and up front. I love that. I love that. Even in the back. So gotta love the Recaro seats. Another feature I have not shown you guys yet is the workstation. So you hit this button, your shifter folds down, there's a little tab here, you press, and there is your workstation. Laptop, computer, sign paperwork, whatever you need to do can be taken place right here. That's a great feature of Ford, just listening to the consumers to make the truck even better. The Sync 4 system, again, is a game changer. I love the screen clarity and all the information that's available in this infotainment system. Also available, push this button here, is your trail control, trail pedal 1 drive. So essentially put this thing in 4-wheel drive mode, and it essentially sets your speed, so where all you're having to focus on is the braking. It gives you more control and more focus on the trail and task at hand. This truck controls its own speed with the pedal 1 command system, and all you have to worry about is your braking. Auxiliary switches up top, and then on the steering wheel you've got adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitors, as well as paddle shifters, which feel nice and premium. Over here you have one thing I'm very excited about, the exhaust mode. So now let's go outside and check out the different levels and sound tones between normal, sport, Baja, and quiet. So that exhaust is so phenomenal. I love it. We're going to talk about that here coming up in just a few minutes. Wanted to show you in here before also the Fox live valve shock system. It also incorporates dampener adjustability between normal, sport, and off-road. So just even more way to customize and have the best overall premier ride quality. Also on the steering here, you have normal, comfort, sport, and Baja when in 4-wheel drive mode. I love the sport. It really tightens up the steering and gives you just a more sport-inspired, better handling experience. The 12-inch touchscreen to me sets the stage for the whole interior. Love the backup camera. The clarity is just second to none. 360 camera over here too. With the 12-inch screen, this is much larger as well as this, so you're not sacrificing anything as far as overall visibility and size and clarity throughout. And then put it back in park, hit your camera button. There's your rear camera, then a 360 split. So it just gives you different ways to view. Forward facing camera, a 180 camera. There's your in-bed camera. Add one for your trailer, and straight back up full screen. That is next level. So here we go, y'all. 2021 Akins Ford Raptor Gen 3. First to hit the lot, and I'm in love with it instantly. You know, I love my Gen 2, but actually seeing this in person for the first time, I'm all in. I'm ready to go. But now I have a problem, y'all, because I see this vehicle and I just want to take it apart. I instantly just want to come up to it and just take the fenders off, take the bumpers off, and get to it with Indoraptor. Oh man. So I'm not gonna share all of my secrets, but have big plans for the Indoraptor for the Gen 3. You know we're coming at it strong, hot and heavy, and essentially what I see, especially on the lead foot, is we need to do some paint match fender flares, grill, bumpers. That's all you're getting, y'all. The Indoraptor is gonna be incredible for the Gen 3. I'm trying to talk the dealership into let me do this one as the first, because we got to come to market with it first and correct. But this one will probably sell before we get our hands on it. But as of today, the 9th of September, this vehicle is available. So hit us up if you're looking to purchase this one. And hopefully, if you do purchase it, you'll want to do Indoraptor package on it with us. So how would that be a win-win for both of us? So let's start up front. The grille has been completely changed, and essentially the Ford here on the side on the previous Gen 2, it went all the way across. There was no gap here, so I like the letters are more prominent and defined. The letters are also slightly bigger up front. The clearance markers up top used to be a round design. They're more horizontal now, which I actually like the way it looks. It just makes the truck look more rigid and defined as far as the body lines. Even your side markers here are now a vertical design instead of a round design, and the LEDs just look great. I'm also glad that we finally get away from those 2015 F-150 headlights that stuck with the Raptor throughout on the Gen 2. This is looks very similar to the 14th Gen F-150, so just a carryover, but they kept the amber instead of doing the white, which I love. The amber just gives you that off-road overall vibe to it. Front bumper looks very similar, also with the silver lower skid plate. Got big plans for what we're going to do with this. Y'all been studying it for a while. They listen to us. I'm telling you, Ford listened to us and incorporated rigid lights, and this is the DOT SAE approved light, so they can be driven on the road, and you actually have some covers also for each light. So those are just a staple. You need a nice fog light device, so we look to incorporate more lighting here in this area or even behind the grille and beyond. Let me know what you think about the lead foot. I think on the Raptor, it's just a can't miss color. Even on the F-152, it's just a gem up color, which I think just is a great overall flat, different color that you just don't see often. Your heat extractor vent up top has been changed as well. It is larger, and the hood, as far as your bolsters on both sides, matches the 14th Gen more so, but this is definitely something native to the Raptor, and I like the way it looks. It's got so much texture. I'm not going to tell you what we would do with that one, but there's something special for that portion too. Your side gills, which are functional heat extractors as well, they've been changed. Got big plans for those. The Raptor style running board also has been changed. It looks a little more sleek and nimble while still having that sporty off-road vibe to it. I like keeping these because, especially when you are off-roading, a lot of rocks come up from beneath, and that's just a great thing. You hear rocks hitting the bottom side of that all the time, which is just protecting your lower rocker essentially. Now I'm looking here, y'all, and I see our front end is still nose heavy. So we've got a way to combat that as well. And this has 315 70/17 tires, which is still not quite a 35, but it's pretty daggum close. But we got big plans for wheel and tire packages and beyond. I like the way their Raptor inspired wheels are. And then you've got the Fox larger and improved, if you can believe it, live valve shock system. So it actually went over 3 inches in diameter, so just increasing the size just gives your internal bypass even more capability, and it's just a very intuitive dampening system that is premier off-road factory shocks. Out back, more of the same. I can notice right off the get-go that these are definitely larger, and that's just going to be a benefit. I can't wait to drive these and really see how responsive they are and how much improved. While we're back here, a new thing I'm very excited about, a long travel rear suspension. So we have a 5-link with a panhard rod and a very large coil. So very similar to what the Ram TRX has got going on, and I'm not hating that at all. I think that's a definite upgrade from a leaf spring application in the rear. Very excited to see how well that rides and how it compares. There's your coil out back. Very excited about that. You can see your clearance marker out back too is the same vertical, larger style, and the rear applique. So the rear applique, the Ford letters out back got smaller, and this portion here got taller. So you know that paint matching with some accent colors through that is going to be a great addition to our scheme of our Indoraptor package. Love these tail lights. They incorporated black in the back lay there. So yeah, I'm not telling you about that yet either, but a lot of plans coming on the future Indoraptors on the Gen 3. Still got the functional hooks out back, which that's actually a part of the frame and hitch, so that's a very strong and supportive. And if you notice up top, the backup camera is actually off center a little bit, your in-bed camera, so that's kind of something I'm just now noticing. So looks pretty cool. And then there's your backup camera and your rear LED light. Hood's heavy, y'all. Under the hood, the same 3.5 liter twin turbo, high performance, high output, EcoBoost engine. I'm actually a fan of it. Obviously I want the V8. I'm more fan of a V8, but for this engine, I've been nothing but impressed with the power, torque, and capability, and now even the sound is much improved. So yes, I'm not 100% satisfied, but I am pretty daggum happy with this in comparison to other engine options for the F-150 truck and other off-road trucks currently. So Ford says the overall experience of the transmission and engine combo is improved, and ride quality from the previous Gen 2, and your ground clearance is also been improved, especially with the Raptor 37 package, which we're going to get into that here very soon also. And then secondly, your overall suspension travel went from 12 inches to 13, so pretty impressive. You can get that much capability out of a stock off-road inspired truck. What I just love about the Raptor trucks are just the overall width and substantialness to them. The truck is, based on where you measure, from 6 to 8 inches wider than the current stock F-150, and it just has that appeal to where it just looks more bulldog tough, more muscular, like it's been in the weight room working a little bit harder than all the other factory trucks. When you go with a different wheel and tire combo in our Indoraptor package, it really just makes them what they truly can be and need to be. So we're very excited to see what all we can come up with on the, ooh, look at here, there's the Roush. There goes the Animatter Roush, y'all. Yes. So on the exhaust, Ford incorporated a trombone style system to where the tube wraps around itself like a trombone essentially, to have the same equal length piping for both lengths of the exhaust, dual exhaust. So that is a great addition to where the exhaust is truly custom tuned for the best overall sound quality possible for this power plant. I love it. And just listen to it in Baja mode from the inside. Oh yeah, that sounds great, y'all. Reminds me of the Can-Am. You know, you can get some really gnarly, aggressive, bad to the bone sounding sound from a performance vehicle. It doesn't have to be a V8. I know I love a V8. Listen to this. Oh, I love it. So when I say we are the king of Raptors, it means we're the king of Raptors. So stay tuned for more on the Gen 3s. We've got huge plans. We've got over 30 of them coming to us, and over half of those are going to get customized, and hopefully even more and beyond. So stay tuned to our channel, hit that subscribe button, and also hit the like button on this vehicle in particular. That way, all great people like you that want to see this, it just helps ensure that they do get to see this video. The algorithm of YouTube likes the likes to ensure it gets pushed around to people that follow automotive stuff online. So thanks so much for watching, y'all. Leadfoot Gen 3 is here. I love it. I love it. Thanks so much. Peace.